Today, let's talk about remote execution, or one feature of remote execution. Basically, whenever you are going to execute a command against a content host, let's say that you like to use a script, and let's suppose that this script is hosted somewhere, like in a GitHub or a GitLab, or even in a web server in your environment. So how can we do on satellite in order that satellite download this file or download this script and execute against your client? Is that possible? And I'm not talking about any template in your satellite. I just would like to pick this script outside somewhere and execute this against the content host. Is that possible? Is that something we can do? The answer is yes, and I'm going to show you how. So let's go to the video. Okay, here we have satellite, and I'm going to open a new host. This is my rel 8. It is one content host, and we have this machine over here. If I would like to execute a command, I can just hit this button, schedule a job, command. This is the feature I'm talking about. You can see that we have run command, script default, and that's okay. This is basically the standard that we're already using. And there is this one, download and run a script. Let me run this one first, and then we can see the difference. Like, I'm just gonna run date, or the date command, execute this one. We can see this was executed successfully. I can click on my server or my content host. I can see the date, the output of the command date. And I love this button toggle because I can see what's going on under the hood. And basically we did this one. Hey, go on that machine, that content host, execute the command date and give me the response. And we have the response over here. Now, let's say that you have one script in your GitHub account or GitLab or internally in any of your web servers, for instance, and you like to execute that script against your servers or against this client specifically. So let me give you one example. Let's access one server. I have this one already. This is a different machine, different satellite, but no need to be a satellite. Could be a web server, could be a GitHub, could be whatever. Any place that will host your script. So you can see that we have the script over here. I have two scripts, or basically they are the same, but they are linked. I just create a symlink. If I try to click on this one, we will ask to download. I don't want to download. Let me open this, and then we can see like this is a txt file, and that's okay. Doesn't matter the extension, and I'm telling you the reason for that. But look at that. We know this is the shebang, and then this is telling us this is a bash script. This is going to add a user, because we have this command user add new user 1 or new user 01. This is going to create a folder under my TMP called xpto. And this is going to also create a file, a text file underneath that folder with this content. Hey Wally, is this not all right over there? I don't think so, but definitely we can double check. So ID new user 01. I have no new user 01. Let's take a look on our TMP folder. I just have this folder over here. And yeah, I'm sure, I'm confident, and you also, that we don't have those information over here. This is the path to the script. So I can basically copy this one from here, or eventually I could right click over here and copy link address. It is the same thing, same path. I can go to my client. This is the client. So let's open again this tab. Let me schedule a job. And now, are you ready? Instead of run command, I would like to download and run a script. So whenever I click on next, now you can see that this is asking for a URL. This is not asking anymore which command would you like to run. This is basically, hey, tell me the place. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to pick that file, that script, and I will execute it for you. So we can basically copy and paste over here the link, and that's all. Let's click on run. This is going to create a task. The task was concluded successfully. Let's open over here. There is nothing in this output, and this is because we are not printing anything. But again, keep in mind always this magic beauty button. If we click, check this out, what will happen in that client. So that client is going to pass set-o pipe fail. If this is okay, then we can see the double ampersand. This is going to pass. In case this is okay, this is true, let's keep going. Or let me bump a little bit the font size. Yeah, now you can see. This is gonna do a cur, and we'll pass that specific URL. And look at that, this is the beauty. Because if you do a cur on that specific path, you can see what's going on, you can see the content of that file, but this will not be executed, will be just be presented. But here is the trick, here is the magic, here is where everything happened. Like, let me cat this file and let me push this through a bash. And then the magic is gonna happen. Okay, we have this machine. I will not clean up the screen. Let's just do a ID new user. We can see now that the user got created because that script got executed properly. If we take a look on under our TMP, we can see the XPTO folder. Eventually, we can see the file is script run or script underscore run.log. Remember this one? And the expected content should be concluded. So definitely we can confirm or double check if this is the content of that file concluded. So yes, this is a nice way to execute scripts if you wish. You don't need to put this in your satellite. You can get from somewhere, GitHub or any web server that you have in your company, and just follow as is. Simple, straight to the point, and you should be able to execute this one with no problem at all. That's it, folks. Thank you again. Also, don't forget to join us in our Discord channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.